cheese is it? What do they mix the cheese with?
I think there's wine in here as well.
No, really?
Here I go with my sobriety.
I was dating Ricky Romero.
Whale testicle.
Move on.
And
Next
moving
question.
Are you?
What is the trick to keeping a marriage together while you're on the road?
Never let go.
I would much rather be stupid because when you're stupid, you just don't know.
Ignorance is bliss.
Shouldn't we continue with the questions, guys?
Yeah,
Oh,
let's do
can you
it.
pass me the water?
Guys, shall we? Can I interrupt the fondue? Ooh.
Absolutely.
So what's your favourite thing about being in the mountains?
Oh, it's not the altitude, I'll tell you that.
Right.
The scenery, the fresh air.
I just feel so relaxed when I'm in the mountains, even driving up here. It's like the scenery, and it's just.
Yeah, the stillness.
I always put on that album when I drive into the mountains.
Which album is it?
Oxygen by Jean-Michel Jarre. For me, it represents the mountains. I don't know why, but it's just.
Nice.
And I just, it's exactly what you said. It's oxygen. It's the breathe. It's holiday for me. Because in Holland, we have no mountains. We're the flattest country on the planet. So to see mountains for me represents holiday. I remember driving with my parents to France and seeing the mountains. And that always was for me like, oh, great. I'm going to have 3 or 4 weeks in the sun, relaxing, doing nothing.
For me, I love the stillness of the mountains and the silence. I love like the crunch of the snow and then the dead silence. You don't get it anywhere else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unless you're on this mountain where it's Tomorrowland and then.
No, but you still get your crunch silent moments.
Yeah, you
Even when
do.
we were walking
you do.
home, of course we had a little bit in the background, but it's just the sound of snow. It's cool.
I disagree with you because I don't feel like the mountains are a holiday at all.
Oh, what happened?
I had to bring a huge suitcase. And I normally travel with a mini carry-on.
Yeah.
If that, we
So to
don't even
pack-
bring a wheelie these days.
what?
Yeah, we don't even bring a wheelie on tour. We just bring a backpack and that's it.
Yeah, we are major light travellers. And
How do you do that? And
Just
you're like
do.
fashionable in all of your clothes?
Well, don't look too close. We're not that fashionable.
No, but for the skiing stuff, you always bring boots and jumpers and jackets.
And everything's just kind of a bit more work, Quite like to sit around and do nothing on a holiday.
Okay, what is one song of yours that holds a special meaning and why?
Oh, okay. It feels.
Oh, I was going to say that.
Yeah, it didn't do very well. No one really cared, but I really liked it.
What does doing well mean to you?
I don't know, like
Numbers,
more...
streams, this,
Yeah.
that. Go on, Armin. You've had how many releases?
Too many, but
Have you ever counted?
No, I'm too afraid.
Is it 300, 400, 500?
Something like that. I don't know.
Wow, that's mega.
But I think the song that meant most for my career, there's a few. Well, Communication definitely broke my career as a DJ in the UK, which was kind of the starting thing of it all. And Blue Fear before that. And I wanted to say, well, Burned with Desire with Justine was my first real attempt at writing songs. And then In and Out of Love kind of.
Oh, love.
That song
I don't know
just
why
keeps
it's
coming
still
back.
good, yeah.
It keeps going. It's like almost 20 years old. Can you
But
believe
it's
it?
still a goodie. I love it.
And that song, for some strange reason, it was never a number one anywhere, but it keeps touching the hearts of people.
Would you ever re-release it?
We did. We just re-released the Revo version from France. We did this incredible version, and people are rediscovering it. Like, yay.
Cool. I would say I put out an album this last year, and the last song on it, I dedicate to my piano teacher. So this is her. She.
Can I see?
I studied with her
alive?
from she passed away last year. I studied with her from 2nd grade all the way through graduating high school, and then she got Alzheimer's.
Hold on a minute. You stayed with her?
Studied with her.
Oh, studied.
Studied, yeah. Took piano
got
lessons
Alzheimer's.
every Monday.
Was she old or was she?
She was older, but she
Okay.
got early. She got it early.
Early.
And I recorded our last. I went home when I found out that had happened or it was happening, and so I recorded our last piano lesson together. And
Oh my goodness.
when I found out the day that I found out she died, I was waiting for that phone call for a long time.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I'm
And
so sorry.
Oh my gosh, she hasn't slept for 3 days. Guys. I'm feeling this.
And so I was in the studio working on a
babe.
remix or something,
Yeah.
and then I got the news and I was like, I don't give a fuck about anything.
Yeah.
And I found that vocal and I wrote my favorite song.
I'm so sorry. That's beautiful.
It was very cathartic. I was just like, I could barely see the Ableton screen. I was crying so hard.
I bet.
But got me through it. And
Next
moving
question.
on.
What type of cheese is it? What do they mix the cheeses?
I think there's wine in here as well.
No, really?
Here I go with my sobriety. Yeah, there's a little bit of wine.
Are you
but I think
sober?
I'm sober, 5 years.
Wow.
5 years
So
clean
that
and
must
sober.
make you feel amazing too.
Well, that's the reason to do this diet. I was like,
You're putting on weight?
if quitting alcohol makes me feel this great, then why not take the extra step and do the diet, and voila.
Great.
Honestly, I think some people take drugs to feel like how I feel without anything.
Oh, that's awesome.
Oh my God. I love it.
And you know what? The funny thing is,
This is a thing of your 40s, going on diet.
I'm not even working out, and the routine is not even that intensive. My kids still eat burgers and fries, and I have cheat meals, But in general, it's pretty. And I work out effectively, maximum 45 minutes a day. It's not even.
That's not a lot.
And I don't take any anabolic
Steroids.
nothing like that. No. Only
God,
the
I hope
healthy
not.
Stuff. Only vitamins, magnesium. Introvert or extrovert?
Oh, I think I'm an extrovert.
You don't say.
Yay. Definitely not an introvert.
I'm massively both, I think.
No, Liv, you're an extrovert.
Yeah, but I love to be a loner at home.
Yeah. I think I was an extrovert until I became a DJ, and now I'm more of an introvert.
Oh,
I know,
that's sad.
And Armin,
What do you think? I don't know.
I think you're a little bit more of an introvert, actually.
I think you're like me.
No, I think you're a
Do you get energy from people?
quality, not quantity guy. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You if you don't necessarily enter the room where everyone's having lunch and then say hi to every single person at the eating
No,
dinner.
I don't want to interrupt.
Yeah.
Usually I feel like I'm too much. So I'm very, and I know I shouldn't be, because I have no reason to be shy, but I'm a little bit, I think my dad is an introvert and I have a lot from him, but my mom is an extrovert.
Oh wow!
So I guess I'm a mix of them both. I really see character things with my mom, and I see character things with my dad. It's a good mix of both.
What's the weirdest rumor you've ever heard about yourself?
Oh yeah.
Oh god,
Such
we
a
get
good
them
one.
all the time. That I was dating Afrojack.
I
Who
was
else
dating
I
Nicky
heard you were dating
Romero.
him.
Oh, everyone's
happened?
told me this.
Apparently, I was
literally
dating Nicky Romero at some point.
Who else? I think I've been
Never
dating
even
a
kissed the
lot
dude.
of I think I've been dating a lot of DJs that I have no idea about.
That was a thing 10 years ago.
Well, no, okay, so my fiance was wearing an LP Giobbi shirt and was showing a house to somebody that we were going to rent out. And the person was like, oh, LP Giobbi, oh, she's married to DJ Tennis, right? Like, oh, I love them. I love when they B2B. And my partner was like, oh, actually, we're engaged.
engaged.
Yeah. So that was the funniest thing ever. That was last week.
I think for me it was, there was a rumor I bought a house near where we're currently living. A big house, because they were building a studio.
Oh, cool.
So, that must be Armin van Buuren there living there. But it was such a strong rumor that all our best friends were like, wow, I didn't know you. We were getting congratulations with your new home. And we're not moving. We're not moving. And then
We haven't.
I love your house.
it was in the newspaper, still in the same house. So I didn't move. But to this day, people still think I'm living there and not in my. How's the new house? I didn't move.
Well, then they'll get a good resale price, won't they? It's
Yeah.
probably
Yeah,
a
yeah,
tactic
yeah.
by the
Yeah.
realtor.
Yeah.
Smart.
So somebody just started that rumor. I still don't know why. Crazy.
What is your greatest accomplishment yet?
Oh, I know.
Yeah, we all
Easy.
know.
Easy. My
Little
kids.
kids. Yeah.
Oh, you got.
I know.
Feels
it's
like an easy
boring,
out.
isn't it?
My greatest accomplishment is my relationship with my parents.
Oh,
nice.
wonderful.
Wow. Are you
That's
close to them?
lovely.
Oh, they're my best friends. Yeah.
Oh,
And they were on my. I had a bus on the last tour, and they came on the bus.
Oh, stop.
Amazing.
Yeah, and also they were Deadheads, and I got to introduce them to one of the members of the Grateful Dead, their main member. And actually, my mom had just taken mushrooms, and she was like, "I'm too high for this." So I was like, "Mom, buckle up. It's now or never."
See, this is why I love Americans.
Are you the only child?
My brother would say yes, but no.
You're the favorite.
No,
That's the best answer.
I love Americans.
That's lovely. That's my goal for my kids to say.